Hello everyone, the 13 Scully here, also known as Scully, and welcome back to more Phoenix Wright. Almost said date everything again. I really have got to stop just recording these one right after the other at this rate, if I'm going to keep mixing them up. Ooh. Okay. So I do want to let you guys in on a thought. So GM Redditor, one of our regulars here on the channel, suggested that some of the game over screens are particularly enjoyable. So I'm going to try to get a game over screen this time through, just because, but I'm going to save it beforehand because I don't want to screw that up too bad. I'm also going to be in the process of looking for the better version of Phoenix Wright 2, as per what GM Redditor suggested, but that's going to have to be, that's going to be a later thing. Because my initial plan was just to continue to go through and play things from the remaster. But if GM Redditor says that the original Japanese version is better and then to get a fan translation, I'm going to do that. And then we're going to see how that goes. And then that's going to be what we... Why did I put my ring on backwards? And then that's going to be what we record. That's my plan anyway. Stop trying to fall out of the... God damn it. Facebook movie bullshit. Okay. That's a Game Grumps reference in there. I've been getting into this habit, especially at work. Like, anytime things just minorly inconvenience me, I just... Facebook movie bullshit. Trent Reznor did the soundtrack. Winklevoss twins wrote. Like, anytime. Anyway. Another lunchbox. A lunchbox called Evidence. Oh, wait, witness. Don't tell me you have something else. We already determined that this is an illegal trial process, except for the judge seems to be allowing her to get away with frickin' murder on the stand.
Objection!
Edgy, my boy. It's past time. It's time for deliberation. Ooh, none of that sentence is right. Because I was gonna say it's past time for deliberations in the past, and none of that sentence was correct. The time for deliberations is past. No, we just called her out for being on the prosecution's side. She's gonna work with me now. Could you please shut the hell up? Any further comments, and you will be held in contempt of court. You can't decide that. The judgy-wudgy decides that, not me, not you. Your threats don't scare the cough-up queen. I don't think anything scares the cough-up queen at this point. She's got like 17,000 boyfriends, and most of Manhattan is with her. Like, I don't think anything... yeah, I think she's good. Yeah. Look at this. What the hell is that? Oh! Oh, wait, there's something in the tailpipe. S6V... What is it? 9? 8? Can't make out what the license plate is. Look, I know the point is that I'm supposed to be looking at a dead body with the shoe off. But what's in the tailpipe? Someone trying to kill somebody? Where's the noises in my apartment? Like, should I go in bed? Like, if I get up and go look... Okay, my cat's moving. All right, it's my cat. Cool, good. I was like, is this how I start in my own horror flick? Like, I'm recording, and then it's like Twilight hours, and then I go look, and then I get killed by the Twilight killer or something, which I feel like would be an awful name for a killer, because then you would just think of the book. Anyway, what's in the tailpipe? Why is there just a handkerchief in the tailpipe? A photograph? I had it just in case anyone had the gall to suggest that the white shoe didn't belong to the victim. Why? And I mean this genuinely. Like, I know that she has training for being a detective, so like maybe her brain operates differently. But I don't quite know a person who looks at a dead body and goes, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna take a picture." It's not how I would think that would go. Like, at all. Granted, I could be wrong, because I'll be honest with you, anymore now when someone hands me a piece of gold jewelry, I'm just sitting there going, okay, well, let me... just feel, you know, and I check to see the carat, and, like, I forgot the chain on this was 14. What is the... India? Is that what this is? Oh, we didn't take India. Okay, so my pendant is 10 carat, but my chain is 14. Huh. I didn't realize. I know for a fact the necklace, I know what that one is. This is 14, I believe. My yellow gold rings I know are 10. Was my old chain 10? Hold on, I got the old chain over here. I know none of this is relevant to the case, but like now you see what I do now when people hand me jewelry. Yeah, no, my old chain was 10 carat. But it was too thin for the pendant that I had. That's why I kept snapping. Now I just need to find a cute white gold pendant that'll go with that chain. But anyway, my point still stands. Like, that becomes something that you do, but not often. I see no room for error in this evidence. I see a lot of room for error.
Mr. Wright, wait! Look at the asphalt in this photo.
Oh, he's on the lift. He's on the lift and not actually on the parking ground. Hey, it's clearly wet. Okay. Is it blood? Erasing the last trace of doubt from the court's mind. Immediately after the murder, the crime scene was washed with water.
I'm sorry, Mr. Wright. I guess I couldn't help it after all.
It's not your fault. I knew I couldn't win this case from the beginning. You're an idiot, dude. Why is there something in the dude's tailpipe? Can we call that out for the court? Because that seems kind of relevant. It seems this is what your sister wanted anyway. Am I going to be brought up by the ghost? I'm sorry, Mia. What? Oh!
Right. Wet or not, don't be so quick to throw in the towel.
Am I a spirit medium at this point? I'm recording, right? Yeah, okay.
Ah. Get yourself up off the asphalt. Take another good look. Don't give up. Not until the bitter end.
You mean till death? Is that the bitter end? This is the last piece of evidence. Very well. This time I'd like to declare a verdict for good. Objection!
Objection!
There it is. Oh, Your Honor, wait. What is it with you people? Can't I hand down my verdicts in peace anymore? Not if you're gonna keep calling them wrong, Judgy. Whatever it is, can't it wait? No! It literally has to do with the verdict you're about to pass. No, it can't. Then it would be too late. Look at this photograph, the last one submitted. This trial isn't over until we give each piece of evidence proper consideration. So, right. Are you saying there's a problem with this latest piece of evidence? Yeah. At least I think so. I'll think later. Yeah, there's a problem. Right or wrong, I've got to go ahead with this. All right. I suppose since we've come this far, we should give every claim its fair shake. Thank you, Judge. That might be the most level-headed thing you've ever done. Very well, Mr. Wright. Show the court the problem in this photograph. Can I save it? I literally can't. Is it the something in the tailpipe? I'm gonna go with that.
Take that!
I don't know if that's gonna be it or not, but the problem in this photograph is here. What's this? There's something poking out of the car's muffler. It's your car, buddy. You should be really concerned what's poking out of the muffler. If you shove a potato in that muffler, you're going to die of carbon monoxide poisoning or carbon dioxide. Whatever it is that the car will kill you with its emissions. How's that? Wait just a moment, Mr. Edgeworth. Your Honor? You just said muffler. Yeah, it's his car, but what the fuck are you hung up on? It's his car that is in fact where the muffler is connected off that tailpipe. Where is the confusion? I don't... However, I see no traces of a muffler or scarf of any kind in this photograph. Oh, No, you fool. I didn't think I'd be seeing the kind of limitations to my mental sanity at home just as much as I do at work. Anyway. A muffler is also part of a car or motorcycle, Your Honor. Well, that could be what happened to her muffler. It could be stuffed inside the tailpipe. Just think of it as part of the exhaust system, a pipe. Ah, I see. What is that suspicious-looking cloth sticking out of the car's muffler? Don't act like you've known that word forever. You just learned it a minute ago, Judge.
So what if there is something sticking out of the muffler? What does that have to do with this case?
Everything?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Well, you were so hung up on her muffler before, and now that's probably it in the tailpipe, so I'm sure quite a bit, honey.
Objection!
Thanks. Sorry, Miss Starr, but it's not going to be that easy. In fact, you've already told us why it's important to the case. You said as much in your testimony.
What?
Let's hear what Mr. Wright has on his mind. Tell us why you think this piece of cloth in the muffler is related to the case. Oh, I can't... Alright. I'm gonna... Maybe it's because the word muffler? I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go with this. Miss Starr, recall your testimony for the court.
Oh, yes. When I arrested her, she mentioned the muffler. That's what had me confused in my earlier testimony.
Okay.
The muffler.
Okay, hold on. We're saving this, but I'm doing it here.
Could it be... Oh, could it be that the muffler you heard her mention
Was actually this exhaust pipe? If so, that means this piece of cloth is vital evidence. All right, Chicky babe. Now what? What happened? Did she pass out? Well, it seems we'll have to suspend the proceedings.
Suspend?
I find myself wondering about that piece of cloth. If we leave any questions unanswered here, we do a disservice to the law. Have that car at the crime scene inspected at once and bring that cloth. The verdict will wait until we've seen all the evidence. Agreed? I suppose so. Phew! That was close. But we made it, at least for now. This court will adjourn for a 30-minute recess. It's lunchtime, after all.
He's still hungry?
Well, to be continued. I accidentally won the case. Yes. I'm gonna go for 3. All right. Oh. February 23rd, 11:56 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 2.
Mr. Wright?
Huh, what?
Are trials always like this with you?
Oh, yeah, where it's very... We're screwed, we're fine, we're screwed, we're fine, we're screwed, we're fine? Yeah, that's often.
Like you're swimming up from the bottom of a lake about to reach the surface?
Yeah.
But no matter how hard you paddle, you never seem to get there?
Pretty much. Except today, we're swimming in quicksand. So what happened to your sister anyway?
Apparently she got called off to the judge's chambers.
I don't know how that... Okay. Probably something to do with that piece of cloth.
So, this is where we turn this trial around, right? Our only weapon, a tiny, insignificant piece of cloth.
And I'm the one who's starting to feel tiny and insignificant, to tell the truth. Hola, partner. Oh, that's him. Hold on, I gotta drink water if I'm gonna do this. They say you showed a red cloth to a bull. It'll fire up its temper. That's what they told me when I was youngin' at least. That's what they told me when I was a youngin' anyway. That sounds more southern.
Officer Marshall.
I thought I'd come take a look, see how the trial's going. Looks like I'm late. Yeah, no shit, buddy. They got the home ranch locked down tighter than a fort in enemy territory. Yeah, that sounds about pretty southern. I mean, fort in enemy territory, not so much. There's other things I would associate with a lockdown tight. Whatever. That hard to slip out, huh? What is going on over there anyway? All the police I've seen these last 2 days have been really on edge. Don't you got enough on your plate without worrying about other people, compadre? My brain's having issues processing his fake southern. Okay. You could be worrying about the chief prosecutor's taste in mufflers, for example.
What? Officer Marshall? The whole muffler thing didn't have anything to do with scarves. She wasn't even wearing a scarf.
What? What? You don't say. Now, don't that just beat all? Huh? I've seen the red breeze blow at her slender neck many a time. I can't even fix that one. I saw it that day too. She was wearing a red muffler. Who calls a scarf a muffler?
What?
It's probably the thing in the tailpipe. At the award ceremony that afternoon. Edgeworth seen it too, I'd reckon. What does that mean? In the photograph taken at the crime scene, she wasn't wearing a scarf. Well, yeah.
So, Miss Starr wasn't mistaken.
Well, it's about time. Remember, partner, sometimes you gotta grab the bull by the horns. And sometimes you just gotta let that bull go where it will. Time will tell. I have a bad feeling about this crap.
So, what are we swimming in now, Mr. Wright?
I have no idea. If it's steak sauce, I could hook you up with some fine ribs. Ooh-wee! Well, some of this I could translate, I guess. February 23rd, 12:32 p.m., District Court, courtroom number 9. All right, I guess. I'd like to resume. What's up? The judge keeps looking over at the prosecution. Oh. Well, yeah, no shit. Edgeworth's acting like he's on coke. No. No. Not Coca-Cola. How do I phrase this? Math. Math, but with an E. The way I describe the difference is math with an E is a little more jumpy, like a kid with ADHD that needs to pee. And Coca-Cola is a little bit more is space cakes. Space cakes with a sniffle that makes you think you got allergies and a cold going at the same time. From my personal experience only. Not that I've done either. It's just where sometimes you see those kinds of people come in, okay? You don't quite realize it until you've seen them over and over again, but whatever. Is something wrong, Mr. Edgeworth? Your face is blue, your lips are purple, and you're sweating bullets. I thought that was going to be him. That furrowed brow, those grinding teeth, those watery eyes. What's more, your eyes are unfocused. You're doubled over, and your back is bent. I'm concerned for our boyfriend. Screw failing purposely. It can't be. This can't happen.
I wonder what happened to Mr. Edgeworth.
I'd like to know. Well, then, I believe it's time we continued on with this trial. I don't think the prosecution's fit to exist. During our recess, I had requested that the prosecution conduct an investigation. This is unacceptable. Jesus, Edgeworth, are you okay? It seems our prosecutor is quite beside himself. Please elaborate to the court what you figured out. Excuse me. Knock, knock? Huh? Who's there? Who the hell are you? What is with the church organ music? What's with this guy? What the fuck is... He looks like some mix between an anime character, a priest, and an AI. A strange, stuffy aura seems to be filling the courtroom.
Hey, the temperature rose 5.7 degrees when that man came in.
Who on earth is he? I'd like to know. Ah, it's you. Huh? Nothing? We just sat there in confused, concerned silence. I'm sorry I'm late. Udgy? It's like when I called him Judgy. Okay. The roads were packed. It's just me. Long time no see, huh, Udgy? How you been swimming? So much these days? What is happening? Hello. No, I've been so busy. Busy, smidgy. Udgy, my boy, you have to make time for... What the fuck is happening? I'm scared. Yes, indeed.
Udgy? He seems to have... It seems to be his nickname for the judge?
I'm afraid that you're right. Very, very afraid. Okay, I'm so sorry that this is coming across rude, but who the hell are you? Oh, so you're Righto, the attorney. I've heard good things about you, son.
Oh, yeah, that's,
Thanks. Who are you? Oh, sorry about our little Worthy giving you all that trouble, huh? I know I'm supposed to provide, commentary and thoughts, but I'm just sitting here in stunned, confused silence, wondering what the hell happened. Okay. We should all go swimming together sometime. Jolly. Little Worthy? Oh, edgy buddy. I'm not letting you live that one down. Mr. Wright, you don't know the district chief of police? No, we've never met. Chief of police? Oh, he's the top-ranking police officer in the entire district. That's why he looks like an AI. Name's Grant. Damon Grant. Pleased to meet you, everyone. I'm saving the game. I'm gonna save screwing up for another time. What? Well, I'm scared, and I have to go feed my cats. So I'm gonna go do that. Remember to drink water, eat a food, and take your pills if you haven't yet today. And I will hopefully see you guys next time when I can wrap my head around what's going on. Take care, everybody.